Hey, what's up, guys, and happy holidays. Currently, we're taking a break from the What Happened to Keyshawn Furlough series to talk about two separate topics. One is going to be on today's video, and two is going to be my thoughts on the best CHH artists that broke out and just progressed throughout 2021. And yeah, think of these two videos as a break slash interlude from our series, just for now. But anyways, in today's video, I'll be covering why you should go out and watch the IndieTribe Mountain View documentary, and overall what upcoming artists can learn from it, and also what CHH as a whole can learn from this as well. I think there's a lot of valuable insight and information for fans and upcoming artists, just because we've never really come across a CHH documentary, and I thought it'd be worth making a video to convince you why you, yourself, the viewer, should watch it. But yeah, I'll try not to give any spoilers if you haven't watched it, but it is definitely worth watching right now. And so here are 3 reasons why you should watch IndieTribe's documentary, starting with reason number 1, the misconceptions. Now, from a fan's point of view, the film was worth the watch because throughout the entire time you get to see more of a glimpse into who everybody is. You know, everybody has more of a face to their name, and what I mean by that is that I know we might listen to these guys on a song or see a 30 to 60 second reel of these guys on Instagram, but the documentary really just opens up about how these guys portray and carry themselves. You know, for 7 days they're living together, and you just get to look into their lives a bit more and see how they are in real person, and see everyone's personalities, and just how everybody is playing their own character essentially. You know, the group dynamic is crazy. You know, you got the goofy one, you got the mature one, the quiet one, the knowledgeable one, and on top of that, we also get to look a bit into their vulnerabilities and their relationships with God, just because from time I would see some comments of people assuming that their sound and style of hip-hop isn't really Jesus-centered, with just how brash they seem to come off for some people, or how for others it seemed like they're hearing more IndieTribe than there are Jesus. And honestly, when you take the chance to just listen and sit down to the whole documentary, the way they center their art around Jesus and the way they talk about it, it's really amazing and very eye-opening, you know. So if you're someone who's never taken the chance to see where their music truly comes from, I would definitely give them a listen and just hear a bit of their background, their heart, and just where they're coming from overall. Alright, now reason number 2 is the music process. Now, throughout the film, we get to look at how songs are made from a non-artist's point of view, and also how everybody is split up. You know, the producers, for instance, are all from different camps of artists that they're used to working with, so they don't really know each other, they've never really worked with each other, and they have a week to collaborate and come together to make as many good beats for everyone as possible. So we get to see that process, and then we also get to see how each artist is trying to come up with their own concept for a song, how they lay down the track, how they come up with the hooks from the album, and how some of the songs prior to and after the Upper Hand album were basically made. So that's pretty cool to see and watch how songs are made from start to finish. And lastly, reason number 3, the cooperation. Now, we get to see how they planned the relaunch of IndieTribe, the attention to detail, and overall just how it's really just 9-10 guys taking 1 week to not only come up with the album, but also figuring out how to move together, you know, just because it's their first time moving as a group now. Just because when you're in a room with different artists, there are so many creative differences with how a song has to come together, and they basically make it work through sessions where they'll argue, laugh, hype each other up, and all that. And the documentary overall is a testament to show everything that we see online that didn't just come together overnight cleanly. You know, they had their own problems, and ultimately they do overcome them. And so I think the biggest takeaways from the documentary is that if you yourself are an artist and, you know, you're trying to build in CHH, this is a great stepping stone and tool to learn how these guys were able to leverage their own music resources to not only build a community of fans that love hearing dope music that's Christ inspired, but also music that allows them to pay the bills and essentially make a living off of this. And also for us, the listeners or the fans, it's a great way to watch a bit of what your favorite artist might look like behind the scenes, and just how sometimes trying to grow as a CHH artist doesn't always have to be done by yourself. But yeah, that's as much info I'll give you guys. You know, I don't want to spoil anything else. And if you did watch it, Let me know below what you thought of it below in the comments, and peace.